.556-223, one of America's favorite calibers as well as an industry standard. Today, I want to talk to you about some training alternatives to this cartridge, which in my opinion's only drawback is currently its cost. Okay, so that was some footage of me out there with my ACR, which I'll never get rid of, no matter how mismanaged that product ever is. Bushmaster, please get your shit together. But moving on, we're going to take a look today at the H&K 41622. We're going to take a look at the M&P 1522. So those are the two we got for you. We don't have anything really sweet like a 22 upper yet. You know, we might get into something like that. I would really like that, but man, like, you know, $1,000, you know, for a nice one. I know Palmetto's got one, but it always seems to be sold out. There are the conversions. The conversions seem to go on sale quite a bit. I might look into one of those in the future. I just don't have one right now, so you know, that's that. And I'm not like super keen on the idea of firing a lot of 22 down my 223 barrel and like prematurely wearing it out. Not to mention, I offhand, like I should know this, but I don't know this. I offhand don't know if the twist rate is the same. So I don't know if you'd be achieving, you know, like keyholes or whatnot. I'm sure that that would have been talked about somewhere else if that was the case. I'm just not entirely sure. All right, moving on. Let's get into it. It's the Christmas season, so everything's kind of short and sweet right now. I gotta stay out of Tiffany's way while she's wrapping presents and stuff like that, or she's gonna kill me. So here we are with our thoughts on these two guns, and whether they're worth their money. They're both pretty affordable. You know, they're both pretty fun. I like them both. Look at that. Now you don't even have to watch the video. See you later. But yeah, here we go. Okay, so first up here, I have the HK 416 pistol. This is made by Umarex under license from HK. It's really high quality. The internal firing system is not that of an AR. It's a big block system with a nut on the end of the barrel that has to come off that I'll show you later, and you know, we do some tabletop time with it, and the whole mechanism comes out the back. It's a little trickier for cleaning than this other guy, which is very similar to an AR-15, which that one's going to win points for. But this one in the hand is all metal construction. You do have to get a little adapter for this guy because this one is a pistol, which scores this one some points in my opinion because I'm a big fan of the SBR pistol lengths because I'm a small guy. This one only comes currently available in rifle lengths. They stopped making pistol variants of the M&P 1522. But the magazines as well they look like a 40. These are just 30s. You get 31 in there though. They have a really nice feed system where you lower them with you pull down on the little tab there and you just feed them in one at a time. And you can see they sort of stack in there nicely without getting rim lock. Now let's do some shooting. This is Supersonic Winchester X, Super X. One thing I don't know if the camera's picking up is it's got this HK 4-prong and it makes a cool ringing sound. That's a lot of fun. I'm a big fan of this gun. Okay, moving on. Now we got the, God, that's so light. The M&P 1522, which again is a really nice AR-15 pattern firearm. And one thing I will give the M&P over any of the other models made by like Umarex, whether it's, you know, the H&K or otherwise, because there's several, is the system inside is much more similar, although still blowback operated, much more similar to an AR-15 style of operations. The mags, this is the M&P, not my favorite. They're very polymery. They don't drop free. These do drop free from the H&K, and they just feel a little nicer and, you know, are a little more similar. This is I mean, you could still definitely do the training. The one thing in the training advantage here with this one, I definitely think, is, you know, as you do your mag insert, even though it's a little tighter, it has the operational paddle switch to release the bolt and send it home. Yeah, both guns are great. This one's, you know, I guess manual of arms. Both the manual of arms are very, you know, exactly the same as the AR-15. Well, I guess not exactly. That's not fair because this one has only a decorative paddle release for the bolt there. It is non-functional, so that's a big negative in my opinion, and I think that should be addressed because otherwise this would have won hands down. It's just, you know, a fantastic gun aside from that. M&P really did their homework here, and the mechanism is much nicer and it allows for that, and they did their research and put together, I think, a better operational system, but really cheaped out in the, you know, hardware department. Everything's plastic or polymer. It doesn't feel cheap, but it does feel extremely lightweight. The barrel is nice, but it's just the whole setup. You know, offhand I'll have to put on the screen what this weighs, I don't know. But even with, you know, a loaded mag and an optic, and, you know, we put a different buttstock on here and a forward grip, this thing is still super, super light. And I mean, that's good for the kids and stuff like that. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you're going for like an authentic trainer, I know there are some parts you can change around. They make some tools now to get down inside here and remove the fore end and do a bit of, you know, adjusting and stuff like that. I just maybe wish M&P, if they offered this and like a full metal version that was like a more deluxe model that was a bit more expensive, I would pay it hands down because it's great. You know, and vice versa. If H&K or Umarex figured out, you know, maybe even took a note out of these guys, M&P's playbook here, I think they'd have a better gun because, you know, you need that paddle release. Now that brings me to another option that we don't actually have here, but like CMMG has the kits for your AR-15s, where you can just change the bolt and the mag and some internals. I've never owned one. I don't know all the details of it, but it uses the same barrel. The only negative to that I can see is that you're firing a bunch of 22 down your 223 barrel, you know, potentially prematurely wearing out a nice barrel that you could be using a less expensive gun. But the manual of ours would be exactly the same. You'd be training on your rifle, so that's another alternative there. You know, just food for thought. Okay, guys, I'm just sitting here with all the dogs, trying to get this finished up for you. I'm gonna kind of try and keep it short and sweet and leave it at that. Those are my thoughts between the two. I'm gonna do an individual review on each one separately, so that we can do some tabletop, break them down, show you how to clean them, show you how they all work. It just would have made this video kind of super long, you know, and maybe we're just here to see the comparison between the two, or see if it was worth it, or, you know, not, or just see some guns going off and then either way, hey, that's fine. So give us a like, give us a subscribe. You know, if you want to see something, if you have questions, hit us up. You know, as this channel grows, I'd like to do like some Q&A videos if people have, you know, some questions or comments about a firearm. You know, maybe we can sit, you know, if there's enough of them, we can sit and do like a little reply video to you guys and get some, you know, answers out to you that you can't find on the internet before you go out and make that purchase, so you can, you know, make that educated purchase. Beyond that, you know, thank you guys. Sorry, we're trying to put out as much content as we can for you right now, but it's the holiday season. Tiffany, my wife, is kind of taking over the house with wrapping presents and stuff like that, so I gotta stay out of her way. So yeah, we'll definitely in the new year try and get some more stuff out to you as the office gets finished. You know, I've been doing some remodeling around the house. I want to get like a little green screen room together so that like these portions of the talking portion of the video maybe seem a little more formatted and structured, instead of just like me sitting in the living room with the dogs, or you guys hearing Tiffany in the background yelling at the dogs or typing on the keyboard or something like that. But we're trying. We're gonna keep it going, and we're gonna keep trying to make as many improvements as we can for you. You know, keep it entertaining and keep it educational, and most of all, you know, keep it with just the, you know, factual, honest information that I think that we're all out here looking for. So like again, thank you for hanging out. Happy holidays. Everybody, be safe out there. Take care of each other. Bye.